Hello everyone. First of all, this isn't a video to show you a car in my garage. This is instead just to showcase a vinyling technique I used to use. I don't use it so much anymore. It's the flame fade technique, I call it. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys, well, it's really just a basic fade. I know there's a lot of different methods of doing this, and there are a lot more complex versions. So what you're going to want to do is, well, of course, establish the base layer of your paint. I'm pretty sure the Artist series covered this already. If you haven't already, check it out. Really good. I got a lot of inspiration from those guys. They're really good. So anyway, I'm just covering up the vinyl job I have right now in just a standard white coat. Actually looks pretty good. So then you're going to want to go into Kerosene, which is the flame vinyls, for those of you who might be playing in a different language. Then just select one of the full body vinyls. I'm just going to use this one just, as an example. You're going to want to make sure it's centered, although it won't make that much of a difference later on. I just, minor OCD about that kind of stuff. So now, well, you just want to adjust it and resize it so that it covers the entire body. Otherwise, it's going to look really weird. You're going to have fades that don't exactly fade in certain areas, and it's not going to be a nice finished product. Just resize it along the sides there, and there you go. That's about the size you need. So the first two layers, you're going to want to paint the color that you want it to fade into, in this case white. Then zone 3 is going to be the color that it's going to fade from. It could be any color, of course. I'm just going to go with something in the blues. Not too sure which one. Well, yeah, then that one. So and then the stroke you also want white. And you'll get something like this. Of course, you can resize it, of course, to make it seem a little more even, instead of having a more flame-like appearance, which does kind of make sense. So I'm just going to resize it here a bit. Yeah, so of course it doesn't really matter which of the body flame vinyls you use. There are some that are better for certain purposes than others. It's just really something you need to experiment with and try out. So as you can see here, it's a pretty even fade, although I'm going to stretch it out a little bit to the sides just to, well, even it out. Wow, very extensive vocabulary, as you can see. So that's honestly about it. There isn't too much else. You can, of course, play around with it, choose different colors, maybe stretch it out a bit more if you have more patience than I do, but that's it.